All right, Ethan, let's check out some of your slalom turns here. We're down on meadow, pretty flat, pretty easy, but I just wanted to, check you out on easy terrain. And now we got to move this kind of skiing up onto some steeper terrain, but it's pretty good here. Let's check it out. So here we can see, you're rolling them up early before the skis get into the fall line, and that's what we're striving for. Carving before and above the fall line, early pressure, and then pressure and ski when it's in the fall line. I mean, you can see your tracks in the snow, and tracks don't lie. Nice railroad type clean arcs. All pretty level shoulders, fairly good matching. We got parallel, shafts of the shins there, which we want. Nice high edge angles, and you can see the tracks, and those are great. I would say, a couple of things could help. One, in slalom, our pole plant should be at the end of the turn, before and it helps us start the recentering and the rebalancing. So it really should be right now, and it's just a hair late. Now you rise up and pole plant. So you recenter, rebalance, and then kind of pole plant, or at least in conjunction. Get the pole plant down a little earlier, because if you think about it in racing, we want to block and plant immediately and then recenter. So it's really at the end of the turn. Secondly, we should not really stand up kind of maybe that tall. Where we're the most extended in slalom is going to be the top of the turn, but not necessarily tall. We do need to bring the hips up over the boots, but more on a forward and then inside move. And I think you did it better down here. That's better, because you're not coming up. Well, there you came up quite a bit. Hard to see, but all in all, it was pretty darn good. I would say the hands, quiet them down a bit. You can see here your left hand kind of, rising up quite a bit. They kind of move around here and there. Left hand up high again. And they really should be held out. Left hand up high again. There we go again. So to really try to quiet the hands down, and that'll help us out with a nice, more stable quiet of our body, letting everything happen from below. But, pretty good stance there. We can see some nice ankle flexion. That's good. You can see, upper body, more or less, kind of matching the angle of our shins. Is what we want. Some good skiing. We got to bring this skiing to the steeper sections of the hill. I see when you get on the steeper, you kind of skid the top of the turn and steer it around. So let's try to really roll it up on a nice high edge angle, the top of the turn, work towards carving the top of the turn before and against a fall line. Number one. Number two, quiet the hands down a bit. Number three, remember, in slalom, we're really not going to up on the weight and stand tall between the turns, but we do want to get fairly extended, our bodies extended, but not tall at the top of the turns. We bring our boots up over the hips, and we move forward and inside the turn. But Good stuff here, Ethan. And I keep working on it all year long.